Today's remote jobs will not have you tied to the phone all day because they're not all customer service based. These jobs are primarily non-phone, and it looks like only one of them is asking for a degree, and you know what? The pay's pretty decent too. Let's scan through them. OppFi is a leading tech-enabled digital finance platform. They have an opening for a back-office loan servicing team lead. This job is full-time remote anywhere within the United States. I did not see any location restrictions. And what you do is be responsible for directly managing a team of operations associates handling critical business functions. You'll manage the daily execution of critical operational processes for bankruptcy, SCRA, hardship and recovery vendor payment applications, revise and develop process documentations, and work with other teams to influence changes and support departmental needs. You'll manage and mentor a team of associates, partner with leadership to aid in the short and long-term strategy for the back office team, gather information and data to make sound operational recommendations, and own and maintain relationships with third-party vendors. You'll support issue resolution by implementing risk mitigation strategies and provide ongoing support for compliance reviews and audits for areas of ownership. And for this job, they want you to have a high school diploma. They prefer, but they don't require. They prefer you have an associate's or a bachelor's degree. They want you to have about 1 year experience managing an operations team, specifically within a financial services or similar working environment. And you can demonstrate an ability to navigate a complex operational environment and effectively manage multiple deadlines. You're comfortable using Google Sheets or Excel. You have exceptional issue resolution skills, a general understanding of operational reporting tools such as SQL or Tableau, and you're able to create professional process artifacts such as RACI charts and flowcharts. And scrolling down to the bottom of this job description, we can see right here they tell us they'll pay you between $71,200 and $106,800 per year. So next up we have a job with the company Automatique. I'm not sure I pronounced that correctly, but because they have the letter Q at the end of their name, I really wanted to enunciate that because there's another really large company with a similar name, Automatique. So Automatique has an opening for an HR and recruiting coordinator. This job is full-time remote anywhere within the United States. I did not see any location restrictions. And this is your typical HR coordinator position, and out of all the jobs I'm presenting today, this is the only one where you're going to do some phone work, but don't worry, you're not going to be tied to the phone all day in this position. What you do is support both candidate experience and internal employee operations, ensuring a smooth, organized, and high-quality process from first contact to onboarding. You'll schedule interviews, maintain accurate ATS and HRIS data, assist with new hire onboarding, support employee inquiries, and work closely with HR and hiring managers across the company. You'll help manage the earliest touch points of the hiring life cycle while also supporting the day-to-day HR activities, including documentation, compliance tracking, benefits support, and internal communication. You'll play a key role in creating a seamless experience for candidates, employees, and internal stakeholders. So you do some recruiting coordination and HR operations coordination. You're a professional worker. You also have good communication and interpersonal skills. You're organized, adaptable, and tech savvy. And they have some preferred qualifications. Now, whenever I see preferred, that tells me they're just preferred, not required. But I'm thinking for this kind of job, they really do want you to have these requirements. A background in HR coordination, recruiting support, people operations, or administrative role. At least 2 years experience in a candidate-facing or employee support position. You're familiar with ATS and HRIS platforms. You're also skilled at coordinating interviews across multiple time zones. You've been involved in the onboarding process, HR documentation, or compliance support, and you're comfortable thriving in a fast-paced remote work environment. And we can see right here on the job description, they tell us they'll pay you between $27 and $29 per hour. So the company BioOptimizer, a health and wellness company, has an opening for a social content creator to work on TikTok. This job is full-time remote anywhere within the United States. I did not see any location restrictions. And what you do is develop engaging, authentic, and brand-aligned content that supports Biometrics' rebrand and strengthens its digital presence by bringing the company's mission to life through creative storytelling across social platforms. You'll be responsible for creating high-quality, on-brand social media content that contributes to brand awareness, community growth, and long-term equity in the wellness space. And you'll also collaborate cross-functionally with the marketing and design teams. They tell us the ideal candidate brings subject matter expertise and strong execution skills within a distributed, high-performance environment. They'd like you to have a bachelor's degree in marketing, communications, digital media, or a related field, and 2 to 4 years experience creating social media content for consumer brand, preferably in wellness, lifestyle, or performance nutrition. You're proficient in short-form video production, basic photo and video editing tools, and you have a strong understanding of platform-specific algorithms, engagement strategies, and audience behaviors. And they have some preferred qualifications, just preferred, not required. Read through these preferences. If you meet any of them, definitely include them on your resume. And then, of course, you need your typical soft skills. So scrolling down a little bit further, they tell us you'll work from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Time Zone hours, but you don't have to live in the Eastern Time Zone. Just translate your local hours to those hours. And as far as the salary, going back up to the top of the job description, they tell us they'll pay you between $55,000 and $65,000 per year. So our last opportunity comes to us from Patreon. Patreon is a media and community platform where over 300,000 creators give their biggest fans access to exclusive work and experiences. This job is full-time remote anywhere within the United States, and you'll work in the memberful division of the company. So this is a tech support kind of position where you'll support customers via the help desk with questions ranging from onboarding to advanced configuration, while becoming an expert on how memberful integrates with WordPress and tools like MailChimp, Discord, Zapier, and other third-party services. You do some troubleshooting, reproduce and diagnose technical issues, and work with on-call engineers to handle and prioritize technical tickets efficiently. And I'm pretty sure this is a non-phone remote job because, for one, they do say you'll work with engineers to resolve tickets, and whenever I see tickets, that tells me it's email-based. And one of the requirements they're asking for is excellent written communication skills. They don't say anything about verbal communication skills. They want you to have experience supporting a SaaS product in a technical capacity, you have strong WordPress experience, and you're able to simplify technical concepts for non-technical users. You're located in the U.S. and you can work Pacific Time Zone hours or late day Eastern Time Zone hours. And then they list some nice to have qualifications. They're nice to have. Just read through them. Make sure to include them on your resume if you meet any of them. And going back up to the top of the job description, we can see right here they tell us they'll pay you between $25.76 and $38.70 per hour, plus they offer equity. So that's all I have for you in this video. Hopefully one of these primarily non-phone work from home jobs works out for you. And if you're looking for more opportunities, you can find some in this video right here. So have a great day, take care, and I'll catch you on the next one.